I'm crumbling to pieces, little pieces on the ground. I'm crumbling to pieces, little pieces on the ground. And I haven't seen you lately since you're giving me the runaround. stand up with the best. When your back's to the wall, what will your answer be? Will you run for the door? Will you run out on me like it's hard? It's no holds barred. No holds barred. Most people only know the easy way. They'll always close their eyes. Will you make the same excuses? Will you buy into their lies? What will you do? What are you going to say? Will you measure up? When people make it so hard, with no holds barred. You have to stand your ground when someone's standing in your way. You have to be a stronger man each and every day. I look at you and see what you've been through, and it's all because of me. Brother, you know you made me proud. You gave me something to believe. But it's my turn now. I won't let you down. Gonna make things right. Turn it all around. Love goes far. But it's no holds But it's my turn now. I won't let you down. Gonna make things right. Turn it all around. Love goes far. But it's no holds barred. No holds
Good evening, wrestling fans. Ken Resnick with you here, and tonight it is the AWA, and tonight we are going to see as Nick Bockwinkel picks his poison when it comes to Curt Hennig. It's our main event tonight for AWA Wrestling. Stay with us. All right, welcome back, wrestling fans, and joining us at this time, a former AWA champion, Nick Bockwinkel himself. Joining me in the broadcast tonight, very special guest, Stu Mayhem. And Stu, have you been following the product?
I definitely have, and I am very much looking forward to what Nick Bockwinkel has to say here tonight.
2 weeks ago, Curt Hennig, you asked me to pick my poison. You said you'd beat me anyway in any match, and it didn't matter. Well, not only am I going to regain the AWA Heavyweight Championship tonight, but I'm going to make sure there are no doubters out there that I am the #1 man in the AWA. I don't want any excuses, and I don't want a tainted championship, so Curt Hennig, there's an old saying, be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. You see, Curt Hennig, I know you were thinking it was going to be you and me one-on-one, maybe in a steel cage match, maybe in a Texas death match, maybe in a bull rope match. But Curt Hennig, tonight, there will only be one champion. But there will be 2 challengers, because tonight's going to be a triple threat match. Curt Hennig versus Nick Bockwinkel versus Jerry the King Lawler. And there will be one champion when it's done. And you're looking at him. You've got to be kidding me. Nick Bockwinkel, pick your poison, picks a triple threat match. The odds for Curt Hennig retaining that title have just dropped significantly. All right, wrestling fans, we are back, and it is time for opening contest. This is a battle that has been raging for many weeks now here in the AWA, and tonight it comes to a close. Because tonight these 2 men enter the ring, but only one will walk out, because this match can only end when there is one man who is the last man standing.
Oh, last man standing is always a very dangerous match, to say the least. Because there's really no rules whatsoever, and it's just a matter of who finds a way to keep the other man down for the count.
That is right, and Ray the Crippler Stevens in the ring. Here comes his opponent, Larry the Axe Hennig. Quite the season for Larry the Axe Hennig. He was here for the inaugural AWA card. for the 2K18 kickoff show.
He is one of our homegrown originals here in the Nation Network, and he has made it from start to finish.
Larry the Axe Hennig, and tonight, as we heard earlier, his son, Kurt Hennig, will be defending the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. Quite the card of wrestling. Father will kick it off, and his son will close it out. When has that ever happened before?
I don't believe it ever has happened before. We are making history right here in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
The lovely Tropicana Casino here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And as we stated earlier, there are no rules. The last man standing wins. It's as simple as that. Larry Hennig with the big, heavy right hands. Ray the Crippler Stevens picking up and taking down Hennig. And now Ray Stevens from that middle rope. He wants Larry Hennig back to his feet. And he catches him with that double sledgehammer down the head.
Well, Hennig right now absorbing a lot of punishment at the hands of the Crippler. He's another one of the homegrown originals here on the Nation Network, who has also made it from start to finish this year.
And quite the season for Ray the Crippler Stevens. Most of that as a member of the Heenan family. Several weeks back, that ended. And just as he and Nick Bockwinkel were looking to settle differences, Larry the Axe Hennig got in the mix. As now Stevens drops him throat first across the top rope.
Well, Bockwinkel also had the world title opportunities coming up, and he wasn't going to get sidetracked by Ray Stevens in a personal vendetta.
Indeed, if he's able to become the world heavyweight champion tonight, then he'll have every opportunity he could possibly want against Ray the Crippler Stevens at any time down the line. But that's a big if.
Hennig just raking the eyes, and a lot of people who may not know him, while he is generally liked by the fans today, he has definitely got a mean streak in him. And we've seen a little bit of that here against Ray Stevens.
Well, when you talk about the history between these two men, it runs deep, no doubt about it. It actually started over 6 months ago. Ray Stevens pile driving him on the concrete floor, doing quite the number on Larry Hennig. Fans, we've got an amazing card of action coming your way tonight. Top to bottom, it is nothing but main events. The AWA television title will be defended tonight. It will be a Texas death match. Bam Bam, Terry Gordy, the champion, defending the TV title against Stan the Lariat Hansen.
It's going to be a battle between a couple of tanks when those two go to battle.
Nice move right there by Stevens. Gutbuster now, and Larry the Axe Hennig in trouble. Snapmare takes him over. Now Stevens going deep into the eyes of Hennig, raking the eyes.
Again, it's all legal in this one. There are no disqualifications.
From the middle rope. Tremendous side slam. Stevens is going to have to beat the count. I'm not sure he's going to be able to.
Referees reached 8, and Ray the Crippler Stevens just barely beats it.
Oh, and Larry, the Axe Hennig, with a thunderous right hand. Stevens may be looking for his teeth.
That's a punch that would put pretty much anybody down and out.
And now, once again, the Axe, Larry Hennig, staying on top. Belly-to-belly suplex, and he plants him. Will that be enough? This crowd counting along with our official.
Well, there are those that may say that's a good idea because sometimes they miss a count now and again.
And once again, Ray Stevens beats the count back up. Thus far, the action in this one taking place exclusively in the ring. But it can happen anywhere. They can spill out to the floor. It will be legal. The only question is, will somebody stay down for the count of 10?
Well, thus far it has been all Larry the Axe Hennig with the opportunities here in this one. Now the count is at 8.
Oh, and he's just barely going to beat the count this time. Stevens with a cross knee backbreaker. The Axe has been dazed. Hennig is up. Shoulder breaker. And now Stevens with an inverted atomic knee drop, and he's going to feel that one.
No doubt about it, there is no defense for that. You're not going to walk that one off, I'll tell you that.
Count has reached 8. We're at 9. Oh my goodness. Hennig just barely beats that one. And now the crippler is down. I don't think he's done enough damage to keep him there.
I'm a little surprised that Larry the Axe Hennig doesn't go outside the ring and perhaps bring in a steel chair. It's legal. You want to put a man away for sure. That ought to do it.
Well, it would be legal, and he absolutely could choose to do that tonight if he wanted to. And to your point, I'm a little bit surprised as well, because I would think he wants to give him that kind of payback. The count is at 9, and that's it. Ray the Crippler Stevens does not answer the count. Larry the Axe Hennig victorious.
Well, I'll tell you what, considering that the match stayed in the ring the entire time, these two guys beat the hell out of each other pretty good. But I've got to admit, I'm a little surprised that Stevens wasn't able to get up, as you see him now rolling out of the ring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our opening contest. We've got plenty more action still to come. Stay with us. We'll be back with more AWA and Pick Your Poison here on the Nation Network. Welcome back, everyone, to the Tropicana Resort and Casino here in beautiful Atlantic City, New Jersey. Ken Resnick with you, and once again, this is AWA Pick Your Poison. Our first title match of the evening. It'll be for the AWA television title. It is a Texas death match, no rules. Anything goes, pinfall or submission. We are getting ready to see the challenger. He is the wild man from Texas, Stan the Lariat Hansen.
Stan the Lariat Hansen has been everywhere on the map during his career. He's beaten more people than he's lost to, and he is every bit as tough as Texas makes them.
And you can tell by looking at him, he is here for a fight. He and Bam Bam Terry Gordy have gone back and forth a number of times. Gordy still hangs on to the AWA television title. The question is, will he do that at the end of tonight?
There aren't a whole lot of guys that I would give a good chance in a match against Stan the Lariat Hansen, but I would say Terry Gordy may be one of them.
They are both built so similarly. They are very big, thick, strong men. They are as tough as they come. A former member of the Fabulous Freebirds, Bam Bam Terry Gordy, making his way down. And there is the AWA television champion.
Oh, I can tell by looking at him, he's ready to go here. He's not taking a backward step yet. I don't expect it to happen today.
And that is what these two men will be fighting for here tonight. The Lariat, Stan Hansen, a legend in Japan. The Japanese people worshiping this man. The amount of wreckage he has left in his wake throughout his career, immeasurable. Bam Bam Terry Gordy, he'll be the first to tell you, comes from Bad Street, USA, and he lives on the last house on the block.
He may not be running with the Freebirds currently, but ask him and he'll tell you, once a Freebird, always a Freebird.
And there it is, the AWA Television Championship, held high by our official. Bell sounds action's underway, and they waste no time at all. Gordy going to work on him, and Stan the Lariat Hansen a little surprised, but look at the wild uppercut. Follows it up with a stiff back elbow. You have to wonder how long this match can last with these guys landing the haymakers that they are.
I would be surprised if this one goes long because A, neither of these guys is conditioned for a 60-minute match, and B, they hit like trucks.
Oh, wait a minute. Hansen makes a big mistake turning his back. Bam Bam Terry Gordy going to take advantage of it. The two trains collide. Over the top rope now to the apron, and now Stan the Lariat Hansen going to bring him in the hard way. Yes. What a suplex.
I believe that ring just jumped about 3 inches in the air. And now Stan Hansen wasting no time.
And Gordy just drove the chair into the head of the Lariat.
Not only that, but the chair went flying outside the ring. which will remove it from being immediately available to Hansen should he have an opportunity.
Tremendous knee lift right there by the TV champion. And now Gordy has him up. What's he going to do with him? Bam Bam Terry Gordy drops him near 300 pounds across that rope. Did you see him snap back from that?
He definitely did. And now look at it. This match might be over.
Gordy with a pile driver. If he goes for the cover, it could be over, but he's not. He has something else in mind. He's got him. Belly to back suplex. The lariat is in trouble. Hansen with the clothesline, and that should be it.
He caught him. We know that he likes to use that lariat clothesline, and he almost pulled it off here.
There is a chance that that would have been enough, but he elected not to go for the cover, perhaps wanting to administer more punishment, and that's exactly what he's doing. And now Hansen from a deadlift position with near 300 pounds of Bam Bam Terry Gordy. How often will you see a man do that?
I'm not sure I've ever seen a man do that to Gordy.
Nice reversal by the television champion with a leg sweep across the ankles. And again, Gordy has got the challenger up. Face first into the turnbuckle, and Stan Hansen collapsing. Big elbow drop. Gordy continues the punishment. Now looking for a variation of the camel clutch, and he's got it cinched in deep. The referee is right there asking him if he wants to give it up.
Oh, but Hansen has enough left and in the reserves to look at this.
Boy, these two guys are going to get physical tonight, no doubt about it. Shoving each other around. These are two men having a fight, no doubt about it. This is a barroom brawl. That's what we're looking at. Splash off the middle rope. And now Hansen hooks the leg. Will that be enough to crown a new television champion? No.
Very close, though, I'll say that. These two guys manhandling one another like neither of them seen before.
The Dragon Sleeper, something he brought back from Japan. But Terry Bam Bam Gordy has been overseas as well and has the counter.
Yeah, both of these men are household names over in Japan, right along with Sushi.
What a right hand. He rocks the champion. Champion is in trouble. They are exchanging blows. And now Hansen has him up for the power bomb. Deep in the corner, he's in the ropes. But it's a Texas death match. It's all legal, and he gets two.
See the exhaustion on the face of Stan Hansen. I don't know. I told you it wouldn't go deep in this match, I don't think. Winds it up.
And there's a lariat. Bam Bam Terry Gordy fighting for all he's got. Another cross ankle sweep. Snapmare takes him over now. Gordy, the champion, is in trouble.
Hansen waiting on him to get up.
This could be what I think it is. There it is, the lariat. We may have a new champion. He hooks the leg. Can Gordy kick out? Two. He does.
Unbelievable.
This crowd on its feet.
I can't believe what I am seeing right now.
They're going to blow the roof off the Tropicana here tonight. Bam Bam Terry Gordy just keeps on finding a new way to rise to a new level. The challenger is dazed. Gordy with that Saito suplex. And now it is Hansen with a pile driver. Hooks the leg. He gets 1, 2, and again Gordy kicks out.
Fans, this is a war. These two men are leaving it all in the ring tonight.
Whoever walks away with that AWA television title will have earned it for sure. At this point, I'd have to believe the next person to make a mistake is going to be the loser. They are both just about out of gas. And now Hansen, what's he got in mind? Oh, he's going to turn him over for a Boston Crab and try and draw submission. Bam Bam Terry Gordy reaching for the ropes. He can't make it. We've got a new champion.
Oh, what a match. What a match.
Somebody call Meltzer. What a match between these two men for the AWA television title.
They absolutely gave everything they had. They unloaded everything they had. There were no bombs left when this one was over.
Fans, this is the AWA on the Nation Network. And that is your brand new AWA television champion, Stan the Lariat Hansen. Plenty more action still to come, including a TLC match. Stay with us. All right, fans, we are back. This is the AWA Pick Your Poison. Making his way to the ring, the living legend, Larry Abisco.
Larry Abisco picked a battle with Sergeant Slaughter, and as anybody who's gone up against the Sarge will tell you, not a good idea.
I should say not. Fans, we remind you, it'll be October 5th starting at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Nation Network. I beg your pardon, that is a typo. It'll be October 3rd at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have the biggest event in history, the Nation Network, Glory Bound. as Sergeant Slaughter, the Stars and Stripes, makes its way down to the ring. This is a boot camp match. Slaughter wasting no time, real quickly getting Larry Zbyszko up, slamming him down. Zbyszko caught the steel-toed boot. And now Slaughter, belly to belly, and he planted him. And again.
Sergeant Slaughter beating him like he owns him.
Zbyszko made this one personal, but now Slaughter paying him back in kind. The American hero, Sergeant Slaughter, using a Russian leg sweep to go for the cover. Oh, and he almost had him.
I've got to question that count, though. The referee stopped and the shoulders were still down.
Larry Zbyszko, what a move. Lunging in the air and driving the head of Slaughter into the canvas. This is a boot camp match. It's all legal as he goes to the eyes of the Sarge. Drop toe hold, and now Slaughter, chin first into the canvas.
Slaughter still blinded from the eye rake, lunging out blindly, and he missed. And now Zbyszko seems to think it's over, but Slaughter rolls out to the floor, and that's a smart move, giving him an opportunity to regain his composure.
Tremendous backbreaker. Look at Larry Zbyszko. He doesn't look good at all.
You have to wonder if he didn't just suffer some back damage from that one.
Oh, there it is. The Cobra Clutch has won him many matches this season here in the AWA. Will it win one more? Yes. Slaughter continues his domination of the AWA in the boot camp match.
And he makes short work of Larry Zbyszko. You saw him come out with a series of belly-to-bellies, follows it up there with a Russian leg. But, of course, it would be the go-home move right there. That Cobra Clutch cinched in deep. And you saw Zbyszko trying to grab the rope, couldn't do it, and then Slaughter throws him down like trash.
Most impressive victory for Sergeant Slaughter. Fans, stay with us. We've still got plenty more to come here tonight as the AWA Pick Your Poison continues. All right, fans, we are back. It is time for the tables, ladders, and chairs match for the AWA Tag Team Championship. Bad Company will be going up against the Rockers.
Well, there was some contention between Playboy Buddy Rose and Doug Summers with the Bad Company. However, a recent injury sustained by Doug Summers has removed them from the picture. And there they are, Bad Company, Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond.
And here come their opponents. They are the reigning AWA Tag Team Champions, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, the Midnight Rockers.
Don't be confused by the fact that they're not wearing the belts. They're hanging above the ring as we speak. In order to get them, they're going to have to climb the ladder and pull them down.
Fans, this is always an exciting time here on the Nation Network as we are in full-on countdown mode to October 5th at 11 a.m. when we move to 2K19 season. Bell sounds, action's underway, and this is Texas Tornado rules. All 4 men are legal. Which team will get a member to climb the ladder and pull those belts down first?
Whoever it is, they will then become the new or remaining AWA Tag Team Champions.
Marty Jannetty right now with Pat Tanaka, Shawn Michaels, and Paul Diamond. Each team with one person with the clear advantage at this moment. Paul Diamond now moving around the ring area. What's he got in mind? He's got a chair. It's part of the match. Shawn Michaels drives it into the head. Oh, and he just drove them head first into that steel chair, and it's Shawn Michaels.
Now he's using it on Pat Tanaka. Oh, what a shot!
Tanaka clutching his head. My normal broadcast partner, Jesse Ventura, considers them pretty boys, but the way they're fighting here tonight, what a move right there by Paul Diamond, taking Shawn Michaels down, and he came down hard. Diamond now with a table.
Shawn Michaels just rolled out of the ring and he collapsed the ladder, which landed on top of him. Pat Tanaka is out.
Jawbreaker. And now Tanaka with a drop toe hold, and Jannetty face first, eating the canvas. We've got action inside the ring. We've got action outside the ring. Now Marty Jannetty from the apron. He wants Pat Tanaka to get up.
Oh, he's got what he wanted. But it looked like Tanaka was not cooperating.
Meantime, Paul Diamond and Shawn Michaels going at it. Outside the ring, Michaels whiffed. Back body drop on the concrete floor. Right now, each team has a man in control of his opponent. Diamond again driven into the steel rail. Matching belly-to-back suplex by the Midnight Rockers. And now Marty Jannetty, he's going to get the ladder. He does. Jannetty has got the ladder. It's in the ring. Oh, there goes Pat Tanaka. He's out. Pat Tanaka, wait a minute. Jannetty sees life still left in him, and he decides to continue using the ladder.
Oh, that was a smart move because he got him again. You see Tanaka draped over the ropes.
Now using those ropes to try and pull himself back up. Jannetty's got the belt. Can he pull it down? Pat Tanaka lunging attacks on Marty Jannetty to the back, but Shawn Michaels has got Tanaka up.
What a slam, and now Jannetty with the belts. No one there to stop him.
Paul Diamond goes up after it. Retro Playing Gamer joining us here on the Nation Network. The save was made. The belts are still high above the ring, but right now, Bad Company in control of this one. Irish whip sends him crashing to the floor.
Well, Shawn Michaels going after Pat Tanaka, but nobody paying attention to Paul Diamond.
Diamond is up, and you're right. He's all by himself up there trying to pull down the belts. Marty Jannetty knocking the ladder out from under him. The electric chair drop, and he caught the ladder.
What a match.
This is the AWA. This is Pick Your Poison. And now Jannetty trying to keep the titles with the Midnight Rockers. Paul Diamond doesn't know where he's at. He better get up there quickly. It's over.
Another stupendous match right here as part of the AWA's Pick Your Poison. We look back on moments from this one, but it was Jannetty able to pull that title down and secure the win for the Midnight Rockers, who retain the AWA Tag Team Championship.
Tremendous action, fans. Stay with us. We've got more still to come. All right, wrestling fans, it is time for our main event. It has been an amazing night of wrestling here as part of the AWA Pick Your Poison. But now it is time to find out who will be the AWA champion at the end of the night. He is the former AWA champion, Nick Bockwinkel, and he is the man who put this match together, making it clear that he didn't want any excuses. He wanted Jerry Lawler included in this match. Lawler is a candidate for Wrestler of the Year, fans. Whether you like him or not doesn't matter. You can't look past the many accomplishments he's had during the 2K18 season.
Well, you know what? He single-handedly closed the company, and we all watched that happen when he stole the World Class Championship title, won it in a match, and then ran off with it, wouldn't go back and defend it, cost them their TV contract, and eventually they would fold. Brought it here to the AWA, tried to do the same, but ended up losing to Nick Bockwinkel back at the Gold Rush, the highest-rated event in the history of the Nation Network. And that brought about the unified title that we have tonight around the waist of Curt Hennig. These are the three men who are responsible for this title, and they will decide its rightful heir.
Well, since coming to the AWA and again adding to the lineage that is the season of Jerry Lawler, he was able to secure the AWA United States Champion. He took that from King Kong Monday when nobody else seemed able to.
Quite an impressive piece of hardware, but it's not the one they're fighting for tonight.
It is not. The self-professed king of wrestling, Jerry Lawler. But here's the man of the hour. He is the AWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Curt Hennig.
Well, we saw his father, Larry the Axe Hennig, kick off tonight. In his match with Ray the Crippler Stevens, he was victorious. Can his son follow in his father's footsteps? That's what we're going to find out.
Curt Hennig, he opened the door for this match. He told Nick Bockwinkel, not only will I meet you, I'll defeat you, and I'll even let you pick the match we have. Essentially, I'll let you pick your own poison. I don't think he had any inclination that Nick Bockwinkel would open the door for Jerry Lawler to get into this match.
I don't know that he would have believed it either. I didn't believe it when I first heard him say it tonight, but I can't argue with the logic.
Fans, we have a special note to pass along to you right here on the Nation Network. As soon as this program ends, we will be rebooting with a very special edition of the Ringside Report. We invite you to join us for that. The belt held high above. And action underway. All three men are legal. First man to a pinfall or submission wins. Rake in the eyes, and Jerry Lawler wasting no time now, choking out the champion.
Two challengers, one champion. That's 33 and a third % odds of winning for Curt Hennig. Not as good as the 50-50 he walked in with.
And now Hennig with some payback on Jerry Lawler. Our last time out, you may recall, Curt Hennig was victorious in a very important match and then challenged afterwards by Boris Zukov. We will have to wait and see what the future holds for those two men, but right now, the three in the ring are the top contenders. Hennig really putting the torque on the head and neck of the King, Jerry Lawler.
Well, he may not be the king of wrestling, and he says he is, but I think he might be the king of Memphis. He seems to own that place pretty well.
Face first into the canvas goes Nick Bockwinkel. And now Lawler driving Bockwinkel into the mat. Hennig with a suplex, has him up in the air. Lawler manages to get out of it. Bockwinkel's out on the apron. He better get himself back in the ring, though, because if there's a pin attempt by either man, he'll want to break it up. Lawler, overhead right, and down goes Bockwinkel. He collapsed.
Bockwinkel is in a lot of trouble, and Curt Hennig is down as well. Lawler really having his way with both of these guys right now.
Oh, wait a minute. The champion with a pile driver, stealing a page from the book of the king himself.
Well, Lawler definitely has one of the best pile drivers in the business.
Hennig with a shoulder sends the king crashing to the floor, and the tide has turned, and Lawler not doing so well. Now Bockwinkel and Lawler outside the ring, but just for a moment, Hennig lock it up. Bockwinkel catches the champion with a big boot. Belly to back suplex done nicely, and the champion rolls out to the floor.
Now Bockwinkel, he's got Lawler in that side headlock, really grinding it out and putting the weight on him. Lawler has to get out of that, and he does.
And now Bockwinkel looking to take the title away. If you are Curt Hennig, you have to realize the big picture, and that is that you can lose the title and not even be beaten.
Exactly. Right there was an opportunity, and he's lucky to have dodged a bullet there.
Flying arm drag right there by Curt Hennig, and now what's going on here? Lawler with a back body drop, and look at this. Hennig taking advantage of the situation. Butterfly suplex. We've got bodies everywhere. Atlantic City is a place where people come to gamble, but Curt Hennig said, I did not come here to lose. Bockwinkel now loading up for the sleeper hold, but Lawler caught him from behind. Couldn't hold the weight.
Lawler was going for it there, and I think Hennig realized it and got out just in the nick of time.
Big elbow stuns the challenger. He dropped toe hold him, and I think Hennig's head struck the bottom turnbuckle. He may be out.
Goes for the cover. We could have a new champion, but Hennig able to get out.
Now Jerry Lawler back in the ring. He's got Nick Bockwinkel into the corner. Shades of the Gold Rush. Lawler's been waiting a long time for this one as he comes down with that fist drop to the head. And he goes for the cover. Will that be enough? Hennig is not there. 2, and a last-second save. Can you believe it? And now Hennig, adjusting his body weight, comes down on the king.
Going for the cover. He thinks he's got him, but he doesn't.
You've got to do more than that. Lawler back on his feet. Oh, there's the axe attack. Hennig's got the leg, and Bockwinkel with the save.
We would have had a winner, and it would have been the heavyweight champion retaining. Wow, what a boot!
Bockwinkel's out, and he may be done now. Hennig goes for the cover on Lawler. He's had enough time to recover. Fans, we have had some of the best of the AWA right here tonight on this event. Neck snap right there. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg of the challenger. There's 2, and oh, he almost had it. He almost had it.
I'm still not sure what happened there. It seemed like another delayed call. There's the axe.
He caught him with the axe attack. Is that enough? Hennig covers Bockwinkel. He hooks the leg, gets 1. He gets 2. And again, a close one.
Curt Hennig has had opportunity after opportunity, and you have to wonder now, how many times can you almost win before it comes back to haunt you?
Now Bockwinkel again out to the floor, but that makes it a one-on-one match with no one to make the save. Lawler sends the champion into the turnbuckle. Hennig is down. I think Lawler's going to load it up one more time. There it is, the fist from the middle rope down into the head. He may have knocked him out. He's got the nerve hold on. And now Bockwinkel breaks it up. Cross ankle sweep. Now turning his attention to the other challenger in the room.
What a move right there. Now Hennig goes for the cover, but Lawler there to make the save.
Now Hennig breaking the save up as Lawler tried to get one. Big roundhouse to the midsection. Lawler driving the head of the champion into the mat. Now goes for the cover on Bockwinkel. We could have a new champion right here. There's two. And Bockwinkel able to kick out.
Fans here are starting to lose it. Things are picking up.
What is Bockwinkel going to do with him here? He's got him tied up in the middle rope. Neck breaker. Bockwinkel picked his poison. He brought Jerry Lawler back into the ring. There's one. There's two. And Lawler kicks out. Lucky for Curt Hennig. Now Bockwinkel into the turnbuckle. Hennig with a clothesline. He drops him.
Putting the boot to the back of Lawler, goes for the cover.
2 count. It was close. Hennig now setting Lawler over the top rope to the apron. Lawler! Sunset flip, shoulders are down. Referee is there. He's got 2.
Bockwinkel would have been no good to make the save there. He still doesn't know where he's at.
Bockwinkel with a nice headlock takeover. Now grinding it out on the champion with that headlock. Lawler going to take a moment to regain his composure, and I don't blame him for a moment. Driving the face of Bockwinkel into the canvas. Will that be enough? There's 2, and Bockwinkel again out the back door. Who is going to get it? Everyone in this match has had the opportunity to win the AWA World Championship. At this moment, it still belongs to Curt Hennig. He's got him in a camel clutch. Hennig is in trouble. He's going to have to find a way out and do it quickly, or that title will escape him. Hennig does it again.
Tremendous drop kick now, and these fans are coming unglued.
Now Hennig hooks the leg. There's no one to make the save. And again, Lawler somehow manages a way to get out.
Reminds me of a James Bond movie. How many times can you escape death?
Winds him up now, does Jerry Lawler. Series of rights. Lawler's got him now, going for that suplex. Just chopped the leg, did Nick Bockwinkel. And he plants Lawler right in the middle of the ring. He's got that nerve pinch on. Referee's asking Lawler if he's had enough.
Well, it's going to take more than that to put the king down.
Oh, wait a minute, here he goes. Figure 4 leg lock is on. This could be a new champion right here. Bockwinkel is in trouble. Hennig is nowhere nearby. And Bockwinkel fights his way out. Can you believe it? Sleeper hold. The sleeper hold. Save made by Hennig.
Fans, this is absolutely off the hook.
The axe attack. He hooks the leg. 1, 1, 2, 3. What a match!
I'll tell you right now, I've seen many matches this year, but I don't know if any of them are going to hold up to that one.
Nick Bockwinkel picked his poison. And once again, the opportunity for Jerry Lawler to take the AWA title has evaded him. Still, the AWA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Curt Hennig. Fans, we want to thank you for joining us all season long here for AWA Wrestling on the Nation Network. Until next time, we say so long from ringside. We remind you, there will be a very special ringside report coming up in just a few moments right here on this channel. Stay with us.